green flag. White Horse Tuning and Dyno, USRA Modified Heat Race number 1. Jack Sarton on the outside. Pulls out to about a half a car length lead over the second place, Casey Fowler in that number 64. On the front straightaway. A late entry, the 1J of Peyton Johansson. And he is hard into the front straightaway wall right here. Literally right in the opening. That is the finish line, by the way, folks. That opening in the wall is the finish line, not the flag stand. That opening in the wall is the finish line.
Actually, the finish line is there, but the transponder line is just to the left side of that opening. We run them underneath. You see a little green cap here. You probably can't see it, but runs across the track. That's where the transponder line, that's where the lines are that sets them off. The transponders are what they have on these cars to keep track of where they're at and the speeds they go and all that kind of stuff. So if you see one that comes across the line and doesn't show up on the scoreboard, it's because its transponder is malfunctioning, and when that happens, it messes up everything as far as the scoreboard goes. And that's when we're happy we got Lisa up here keeping track of it when the transponders don't work.
Blaine's Motor Supply scoreboard that down there at the end of turn number 1 shows the number 47, Jack Sarton, out in front. Casey Fowler in the 64 in second. Troy Tyndall in the 98 running in third. Here we go, lights out, looking for the green flag coming off turn number 4.
Happy to have that Blaine scoreboard, by the way. Happy to have them on this year.
Sarton wasting no time, trying to clear himself in the pack. About a 3-car length advantage coming off turn 2 down the back straightaway into 3. Casey Fowler continues to run in second. Troy Tyndall in the 98 runs in third. Fourth spot, that's Michael Rhodes in the number 70. Excuse me, fourth now, the number 12 running second in points here at Devil's Bowl. That's Johnny Philpott Jr. And rounding out the top 5 is the number 70 of Michael Rhodes. Fowler pushes up the racetrack, kind of opens the door for Tyndall. He pulls within a car length as they come off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Jack Sarton continues to lead. Casey Fowler in second. Troy Tyndall running in third. Starting to open it up. On the 64, Casey Fowler. Troy Tyndall in the 98 runs in third. Johnny Philpott Jr. a distant fourth. The race for second as they come off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Troy Tyndall right there, taking a peek to the inside of the 64 of Casey Fowler. Nothing doing white flag out on White Horse Tuning and Dyno, USRA Modified Heat Race number 1. Okay. Checkered flag this time. Jack Sarton going to win it in the number 47. Second spot's going to go to the 64 of Casey Fowler. Third, the number 98. Troy Tyndall in fourth, the number 12 car of Johnny Philpott Jr. Here we go, USRA factory stock heat race number 1 set to roll out on the Speedway. The 17 of Tommy Davis Jr. out of Wills Point. He'll be on that front row pole position. Outside front row, the 22T. That'll be Robert Thomas out of Corsicana. Second row on the inside, the 23. That's Don Jensen out of Terrell. Outside second row, the K13, Shane King out of Seagoville. Third row on the inside will be the 74, Kevin Haslip out of Malakoff. The 6M will be Jeff Jones out of Crandall. Fourth row, 62 of Brendan Marshall out of Wills Point. And the 8 car of Rick Murray out of Rowlett. That's your tentative lineup. Heat race number 1 for your USRA factory stocks. Creeping through 3. Green flag. Well, 3 wide at the back for a second. But it's Tommy Davis Jr. in the 17 car out in front. Don Jensen out of Terrell runs in second. Kevin Haslip in the number 74 runs in third. All 3 of these cars feature winners here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. The top 3 have all visited Platinum Collision Victory Lane here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Tommy Davis Jr. started on the point, keeps it on the point. Here comes Don Jensen down to the inside. He has been known to kind of put that bumper, kind of give you that little nudge to push you up the racetrack. In that 23, as Kevin Haslip in the 74 now takes a peek to the outside of the 23 as they go into turn number 3, takes over that second spot. Here comes Rick Murray, started all the way on the back up to 4th in that number 8. Now he looks to the outside. Problems, I think, for Don Jensen in that number 23. Here comes the 6M, Jeff Jones. Yep, there's problems for the 23. He's going to pull it off the racetrack this time. Tommy Davis Jr. out in front. Kevin Haslip now within about a couple of car lengths as they work off turn number 2 down the front straightaway. Or excuse me, back straightaway. Front straightaway, back straightaway. Every straightaway. Tommy Davis Jr. white flag one more time around the Devil's Bowl Speedway. Tommy Davis Jr. off turn number 4 and then number 17, checkered flag. Your winner, Tommy Davis Jr. Second spot going to the 74 of Kevin Haslip. Third, the number 8 of Rick Murray. And 4th, the 6M of Jeff Jones. That's why they finish up heat race number 1.
They'll be coming through 3. They pass that point. His green flag. It's time to go racing. Green flag is out. Throw a blanket over the top 4 right now, going through turns 1 and 2. 3 wide down the back straightaway. Three wide off of 4, a little shoving going on out front. 37 of Bo Meeks, then you got the 71M of Tommy McKinley, the 22J of Jerry Cowart, then the 123 of Dustin Choate. The top 4 at this time. McKinley getting underneath the 37 of Meeks. Got a new leader coming down the front straightaway. The lead lap 1 is a 71M of Tommy McKinley. Bubba Meeks in the 37 trying to hang on, but McKinley inching away from him. Then you got the 22J of Jerry Cowart. Got a little push there on that 3rd position. That's going to give the 123 of Choate a chance to come up on him, try and take that 3rd position away from him. There it is, Dustin Choate moving underneath the 22J of Jerry Coward to take over. That's third position. Coward's holding, trying to keep him from getting around, but to no avail. Out of turn 4, looking at 2 laps to go. It's the 71M of Tommy McKinley. Then you got the 37 of Bubba Meeks, the 123 of Dustin Choate, the 22J of Jerry Cowart, the 17T of Dustin Thomas, the 1 cent of Darby Shelby, and the 12 of Jeff Oster. White flag coming out. They'll have one more time to get around this racetrack. McKinley's just got to hang on just one more lap to get that heat race win. Down the back straightaway, Meeks has got his foot on the floor. He is trying to catch him to no avail. Into turn 3, it's the 71M of Tommy McKinley all by himself. Coming out of turn 4, looking at that checkered flag, it's the 71M of Tommy McKinley. Second going to the 37 of Bubba Meeks. Third to the 123 of Dustin Choate. Fourth to the 22J of Jerry Cowart. You got the 17T of Dustin Thomas, the 1 cent of Darby Shelby, and the 12 of Jeff Oster.
All right, 2 by 2. Here we go. Green flag out. McMacken on the point. Second spot in the 1-0. The number 3 car, Raven Culp, runs in third with Dalton Stevens, last year's Firecracker 50 feature winner, running in fourth. Opening up a pretty good lead on Michael Oliver in that 1-0 in second. The race for third, Stevens down to the inside. Trying to get by the 3 of Raven Culp. Culp holding him off for now as they come off turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Stevens putting the pressure on the 3 car of Raven Culp with 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go here in heat race number 1 for the sprint cars. McMacken out in front. Michael Oliver still hanging on to that second spot. White flag in the air, white flag in the air. Raven Culp and the number 3 runs in third. And the 99X Dalton Stevens in fourth. Checker flag. Your winner. Your winner, the 41M, Steve McMacken. Michael Oliver in the 1-0 runs second. The 3 car Raven Culp runs in third. All right, here we go. Tucker Dowdy at 2X on the pole position. Austin Bundy outside of him. Here we go. Who's going to get the advantage at the start? Looking for that side-by-side start coming off turn number 4. Here we go. Green flag. Woo! Cars all over the racetrack. Watch out. The 18 off the track. Back straightaway. I believe that's the 60. I believe that's the 63 car, if I'm not mistaken. David Burke out of Arlington. Well, I thought we might make it through the night without seeing this little creature, but the orange cone is fixing to make its first appearance of the night on the front straightaway. So if it's your first time here to Devil's Bowl Speedway, we start these sprint cars when we do the restarts. We start them single file. And we put this orange cone out there. Okay, we didn't get a lap. Complete restart, sorry. Orange cone gonna sit back there.
Okay, thank you.
At lap 25, bonus money from Smiley's Racing Products. $500 for first.
Well, if you wonder how we ended up with this lineup, they had, let me see, a 0 pill, a 4 pill, a 6 pill, and an 8 pill. And the 0 pill got drawn. So that's how the guys that won their heats are starting up there in the front, because everybody started the way they finished their heat. 0 invert.
Wow. Hey, you draw the pill. Lights out. Complete restart. Looking good, looking good, looks good, looks good. Money to the outside, picks up the early lead. Tucker Dowdy falls in line in second. Martin Edwards side by side for third. Martin Edwards now up to third. Fourth spot to 5 of Chip Graham. Here comes Marcus Thomas up to 4th in that 10G. Remember, lap 25, we're going to have a fuel stop. Lap 25, 50 laps. There's a long, long way. We're just now getting started. Oh, watch out! Whoa! Caution on the speedway. Caution on the speedway.
14B and the 16P. 16P did not stop.
So the 14B of Robert Byram going around. And they did touch the 16P of Matthew Holt, trying to figure out if he's got any damage to that car, but he did not stop. But Robert Byram out of Fort Worth, checking it out to see if he can restart, but it looks like, I'm thinking they're telling him that he might be broke.
Oh, he says he can steer, so Matt's going, somebody.
Okay. All right. So he'll tag the back. Wow, Martin Edwards in the 45 in the infield. Crew going to work. They'll show him one next time by. The crew working on the 45 car, Martin Edwards. Push truck getting behind that so he can join the back of the pack. $1,500 going to the winner of this race, but there's Smiley's Racing Products bonus money on lap 25. If you're running first, you get an extra $500 at the pay window. Second, $300. Third, $250. Fourth, $200. And fifth, $150 at the pay window on lap 25. Two laps in the book. 48 to go. Pushing off the 45. He'll join the back of the pack. Leader is coming off turn number 4. Marcus Thomas driving down to the bottom. Slides up the racetrack, falls in line in 3rd. Chip Graham in 4th. There's Austin Mundy in the number 4 out in front with a 2X of Tucker Dowdy running in 2nd. Justin Fifield at 49. Rounds out the top 5. McMacken in the 41M gets a little high. The 3 of Raven Colt gets by. Long way to go. Track's going to change. Who's got the setup that's going to win this tonight and go to Platinum Collision Victory Lane? Austin Mundy leads them off turn number 4. Tucker Dowdy in 2nd with Marcus Thomas in 3rd. Chip Graham in 4th. Justin Fifield rounds out the top 5. Raven Colt running in 6th. 7th. The 99X of Dalton Stevens. 8th, the 41M Steve McMacken. 9th. Jared Brown in the 00. Austin Mundy fixing to catch him. Caution, caution, caution. Michael Oliver in the 1-0 coming to a stop at the top of turn number 1. The 1-0 of Michael Oliver coming to a stop. As Austin Mundy was starting to catch the back of the field. And there's the orange cone. Remember, outside, you can't pass till you get past the orange cone. You can't go to the inside of the orange cone. You can't hit the orange cone. Orange cone is the boss out there on the front stretch. So you got to go to the outside of that orange cone in the front straightaway wall. Everybody's got to clear it, and it'll be considered a good start. Job on the 5 at Chip Graham. Nothing doing, falls back in line. Track's going to change, setups are going to change. Over 50 laps here at the Double Bowl Speedway and the Firecracker 50. Here comes Dalton Stevens. He won it last year. Up to 5th. As Austin Mundy continues to lead. Tucker Dowdy in 2nd. The 10G Marcus Thomas in 3rd. Chip Graham in that number 5 in 4th. Dalton Stevens in 5th. And here comes the 3 of Raven Colt getting by the 49. Up to 6th. Remember, a fuel stop at a lap 25. Problems for Fifield. Off racetrack. Can he get it cleared? And he is cleared. That'll put the 99X up to 4th. Here comes Raven Colt. And then number 3. Austin Mundy, and that number 4 sees the 1-0 of Michael Oliver right in front of him. Oh, problems for the 16P. Drips up the racetrack, comes right back down in front of the 09 car. Mark Cliff. Oh, Michael Oliver once again. Around. Oh! 2 for Oliver. So the 1-0, that's 2 cautions for him. He'll be gone. Takes it to the pit area.
No, dude. It's a 1-0. He's not listening to the radio for number 4, 1-0 pit. He's not. I'm going to call him off and him down. All right, 4.
So also the 2X coming to a stop up at the top of turn number 1 up there. He'll tag the back. But the caution was for the 1-0 of Michael Oliver. That's why he's off the track. Green flag. Still early on. Marcus Thomas putting a huge slide job on the 4 of Austin Mundy. Pinches him down, coming off turn number 2. New leader as they come off turn number 4. Marcus Thomas out in front. Austin Mundy right there in second spot. He'll put the slide job on. Nothing doing. Chip Graham runs in third. Here comes the 99X. Dalton Stevens up to 4th. Raven Culp and that number 3 rounding out the top 5. 6th off the 41M. Steve McMacken. 7th M1. Here he comes with Kevin Ramey. 8th spot, the 12 car, that's Taylor Courtney, and the V8 of Robert Vetter in 9th. Marcus Thomas continues to lead. In that white 10G, Austin Mundy in 2nd. Chip Graham runs in 3rd. Track's gonna change. Leads them off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Oh, problems over here. Oh, we have one upside down. This 16P. Red flag, red flag.
And 2X of Tucker Dowdy.
The 2X of Tucker Dowdy and the 16P of Matthew Holt getting together, waiting on word from the site about the drivers. All right, both drivers okay up there at the top of turn 1 and 2. Restarting the feature. Caution light back on.
First 5 laps.
15 laps down. In 10 laps, we'll have that fuel stop. And we'll have that Smiley's Racing Products bonus money. $500 for first, $300 for second, $250 for third, $200 for fourth, and $150 for fifth. That's in addition to the $200 start money and the $1,500 to win. So if you're leading at lap 25 and lap 50, it's a $2,000 payday at the window. Restarting the feature. The radrides.com sandwiched in between a bunch of sprint cars. See, you can't go past that pace truck. If you go past that pace truck, you get penalized. So there's the radrides.com pace truck, the 10G Marcus Thomas. The 4 car of Austin Mundy. There's Chip Graham in the number 5 in third, Raven Culp in that number 3 in fourth. Here comes Dalton Stevens. He'll be up to fourth, and Raven will be in that 5th spot. There's the 99X, Dalton Stevens, falling in line. He's been on the move ever since the green flag came out. Orange cone back out on the front straightaway. One time, next time by, looking at that green flag. Marcus Thomas will be at the point. Austin Mundy right behind him. Chip Graham in that number 5 in third. Dalton Stevens started 6th row inside up to 4th. 5th, Raven Culp in the number 3. 6th, the 41M of Steve McMacken. 7th, the M1 of Kevin Ramey. 8th, Taylor Courtney in that number 15. So we're 4 cars down. All right. Marcus Thomas continues to lead, but Austin Mundy in that number 4 not letting him get away. Chip Graham continues to run in third with a 99X of Dalton Stevens in 4th. Raven Culp in that number 3 rounding out the top 5. Kevin Ramey in the M1 in 6th. 7th, the 41M of Steve McMacken. 8th, the number 15. Taylor Courtney. 9th, the V8 of Robert Vetter. Oh, Jaden Brown in the 00 trying to make a move on the 6M of Blake Mallory. Not able to make it stick. Problems for the 45 of Martin Edwards. Gets a little bit high over here in 3 and 4. There's your leader down the front straightaway into turn number 1, the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Closing in on lap 25. Taking the high line around here, the 10G Marcus Thomas putting some cars a lap down, trying to make the slide job work. Here comes Austin Mundy. Lamp traffic definitely going to play a part in this one. Who's going to get that Smiley's Racing Products bonus money at lap 25? Marcus Thomas continues to lead. There's Austin Mundy in 2nd. Chip Graham continues to run in 3rd. There has not been a change. Dalton Stevens in 4th. Raven Culp rounding out the top 5. Graham goes to the bottom side of the racetrack, slows up, trying to put the slide job on. That allows Dalton Stevens and that 99X to get right on his back bumper. He cuts across. Chip Graham goes high. Oh, Dalton Stevens. Lap 25, halfway, right here. Caution. We're going to bring all of them right here on the front straightaway. We're going to gas them up, or should I say methanol them up.
All right, they're all being told they have to stop on the front straightaway. They will stop on the front straightaway. They will allow one pit crew guy to the car. Now, this is what I understood earlier. I don't know if anything's changed. They will be allowed to hand them a bottle of water, and they will be allowed to fill the car back up with methanol. No changes. No changes at all.
We're turning the caution light back on, restarting the Firecracker 50 here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Clear the racetrack. Crews clear the racetrack. Radrides.com pace truck. Restarting the Firecracker 50. Halfway through, again, the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Out in front, looks like everything went pretty good on that fuel stop.
Looks like they might be having a little bit of problem with the Devil Zero over there. I can't see what it is. Let's see if they get it pushed off.
Also looks like the helmet of the 18 car might have had some tear-offs. Maybe putting some more tear-offs on that one.
Oh, that was the other thing. They could swap helmets, too.
Oh, okay.
That was the other thing, yes. I forgot about that one. But, yes, they were allowed to swap helmets also. Yeah.
Yes. I don't know. That's that 18 car.
It looks like they're having a little bit of trouble getting a couple of these cars popped off. We'll see what takes place. I don't know. Jaden Brown's car doesn't
Brown
look
definitely
like
having some issues. And once they heat up, sometimes they get a little temperamental. They do not have starters. They have to be pushed off.
They're injected also.
Yep.
There he goes. He
There
got
he
it
is.
finally. Popped it off.
Just tell him on the racing.
Remember, we do all this again next week. Weekly Championship Racing Series here next week, next Saturday night here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Follow us on Facebook. Look up Devil's Bowl. Follow us there, and you'll be up to date on everything going on here at the Devil's Bowl Speedway. Again, the Outlaw Show has been rescheduled for October the 30th here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. World of Outlaws will be here October the 30th, the day before Halloween. So might be some cool stuff going on with that as well.
Yeah, we might have to come up with something extra for that.
The day before Halloween.
Yeah.
Outlaws will be here. But next week we are in action with the weekly championship racing series. I want to say thanks to all our sponsors: Platinum Collision, Victory Lane, White Horse Tuning and Dyno, USRA Modifieds, Everclear Auto Glass, USRA Limited Modifieds, Smiley's Racing Products, Rick Murray Electric.
Honeycut Sand and Gravel. What would we do without Robert Honeycutt?
He's been here forever.
Yes.
Great supporter of the Devil's Bowl Speedway.
He's a great supporter of racing in general. He
sure
you look at these cars, you see a lot of cars with Honeycutt on them.
All right. Wes showing him one time. There he is, the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Now these tires have cooled down. The racetrack has changed.
It's going to be different.
It's going to be different.
Yeah, it'll take a minute for the guys to figure it out. The guys up front are really good drivers anyway, so.
Of course, that's our 2020 champion leading right there.
Right.
The 10G. And then right behind him, you got our point leader for this year, Austin Mundy in the number 4. And then Dalton Stevens right there in the 99X, the 5 of Chip Graham, the 3 of Raven Colt, the 1M of Kevin Ramey.
All right, we're looking. It's M1.
M1 of Kevin Ramey. Green flag.
Watch him into turn 1. Austin Bundy pulling up on the rear bumper, the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Marcus Thomas moves down, says no way, not yet. All right, as they complete the first lap, it's Thomas, Mundy, Stevens, Graham, Raven Cup making a slide job, did not work. Pulled one on Graham, didn't make it. Austin Mundy tried the same on Marcus Thomas, did not make it. So out front, the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Then you got the 4 of Austin Mundy, the 99 of Dalton Stevens, the 5H of Chip Graham, the 3 of Raven Cup, the M1 of Kevin Ramey, the 15 of Taylor Courtney. Martin Edwards taking over that positions from the 6M of Blake Mallory. All right. There's some racing going on. Looks like we could get a challenge for second here shortly. Dalton Stevens trying to pull up on the rear bumper of the 4 car of Austin Mundy. They're racing all over the track. Blake Mallory's trying to pull up on the 45 of Martin Edwards. Meanwhile, looks like the 18 has pulled off on the top side of the Speedway. Top of turn 2. Top of turn 2 looks to be the 18, I think. The 18, would that be, it's just a plain 18, if I'm not mistaken. Devin DeBrick? No? Yeah, that's Devin DeBrick, that's right. In that 18. Well, we got 5 laps down before we got into the yellow. That means we've got 20 more to go. More, and then probably about 5 minutes to get the guys through tech. We'll turn off some lights. We won't turn off all the big lights in the back because we don't want everybody to get darkened up. And then we will let the guys know with this little bitty box next to me here. They'll hit that, and man, stuff will start exploding. And it won't be none of this piddly stuff.
You know, I always thought, Joe, we had a box up here and it was controlling fireworks. I always thought there'd be a lever that you just kind of push down, you know.
Well, it's like the what is it, like the Road Runner? And
that's right.
Yeah.
But not this thing. It's got wire. It's got all kinds of stuff on it.
Well, it's wireless, except it's wired. Sounds like me sometimes. All right, we'll be looking at one time to go this time. Marcus Thomas, Austin Mundy, Dalton Stevens, Chip Graham, Raven Culp, Kevin Ramey, Taylor Courtney, Martin Edwards, Blake Mallory, Robert Vetter, Heath Nestrick, Tucker Dowdy. All right, they're getting lined up. Everybody pulling up. Wes telling them to get it together. We're fixing to go racing. $30 laps down, 20 to go. Oh, Thomas trying to play some games there at the beginning. Remember, they gotta watch out for that cone. And some racing everywhere. Oh, get a little high there. Marcus Thomas in the 10G out front. Austin Mundy. Martin Edwards trying to pull a slide job on the 15 of Courtney to no avail. Here comes Blake Mallory trying to take another spot from Edwards. Mallory on the inside, Edwards on the top side, into the fluff there a little bit, cause him slow down just a bit. Martin Edwards on the inside, trying to take a position away from Mallory. Didn't work. Out of turn 4, your leader, the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Austin Mundy still chasing him. Dalton Stevens chasing Mundy. Chip Graham, Kevin Ramey, Raven Culp, Taylor Courtney. Martin Edwards getting underneath. Looks like we got somebody out in the field. Heath Nestrick gets it back on the racetrack, and we're still going. Heath Nestrick and now the 18 of the Brick again off the racetrack. I think he may be trying to go ahead and pull off right now. And the 18 of the Brick pulls off the Speedway. Meanwhile, up front with 35 laps down, the 10G of Marcus Thomas still in the lead. Austin Mundy still in second. Dalton Stevens hanging on to third. Chip Graham a distant fourth. Kevin Ramey trying to pull up in fifth place, trying to get that fourth from Chip Graham. All right, your leader is now about to start pulling into lap traffic. And it's getting a little dicey with the 09 of Cliffs there. Thomas moves in, moves to the top side, slide job on the 09 of Cliffs. And down the back straightaway he goes. Again, keep your eye on the lap car. Oh, Dalton Stevens coming in hot. Trying to get that position away. Look at there, Ansel Miller in the 17, racing, lap car racing with the 10G of Marcus Thomas. And them lap cars are starting to cause a little bit of problems for these guys out front. See what goes on. Meanwhile, Dalton Stevens getting past the 17 car. Marcus Thomas about to run up on the 82 of Hanna, Joshua Hanna, that's right. Hanna now taking the spot back, except that he's a lap car at this point. Marcus Thomas says, no, I'm doing away with you. Nestrick getting way sideways. They are slow, Nestrick. And the 63 car of David Burke running slow. Almost a wreck there between the leader and a lap car. Dalton Stevens getting up. Keep your eyes on these guys passing these lap cars because it's going to get a little testy. Closer we get to the end, we've got 7 laps left to go. Or 8 laps, I guess. Oh, let's see. Thought the 09 of Bliss was gone there. Marcus Thomas still holding on to that lead. It's Thomas, Mundy, Stevens, racing back here. I don't know what position it is with Courtney and Edwards and Mallory, but they have been racing hard the whole second half. Chip Graham getting way off the top side, off on the backside. Then he leaps back onto the racetrack. Meanwhile, he lost 2 positions. One to Kevin Ramey and another one to Raven Cope. Here comes the 5 of Chip Graham trying to get his spot back, but not going to work for him. Looks like we got 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go. Your leader is the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Coming out of turn 4 right now, coming down the first straightaway. That 10G, that is your leader. Martin Edwards and Taylor Courtney back there on the back straightaway battling for position. Two laps to go, 2 laps to go. Leader is just spreading his way through the lap cars. White flag is out for the 10G of Marcus Thomas. But Taylor Courtney has problems with the 15 car. All right, looking at him coming out of turn 4. Your winner, the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Second going to the 4 car of Austin Mundy. Third to the 99 car of Dalton Stevens. Fourth to the 3 car, I think, may have been the M1 of Kevin Ramey getting 4th. Raven Culp in 5th. Again, none of this is official. until they get to the pay window. Your winner of the Firecracker 50 here at Devil's Bowl Speedway, the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Now, folks, give us just a minute here. We're going to get some things done. Couple of seconds, couple of minutes. Get these guys off the racetrack, get them into tech, and then we are going to start setting stuff off. But we got to get the cars parked first.